everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon. You're watching Bases Juiced, and I'm Kev. I wanted to start out the show with something that I read the other day about how David Price and an umpire got into some type of dispute, and then it ended up on Twitter and whatnot, and then both ended up being fined $1,000. I kind of find it ridiculous in the first place that the MLB fined David Price. People should be able to say what they want on Twitter. I mean, it's Twitter. It shouldn't be taken that seriously. People should be able to communicate. And I find the fine disproportional. It should be proportional. $1,000 to David Price is not much, but $1,000 to an umpire is a lot of money. It should be proportional to the salaries. And speaking of David Price, he's 1-3 with a 6.25 ERA. The AL Cy Young Award winner really needs to turn things around and get going. He's off to a slow start. That's something I'm sure Rays fans are worried about. Speaking of the Rays closer Fernando Rodney blew a save and picked up a loss last night. He pitched 1 1/3 innings, giving up 2 earned runs. Maybe it's time he fixes his hat and wears it like a regular ball player. I mean, no one likes the way you wear your hat, Fernando Rodney. Wear it like this, like normal ball players do. It's kind of ridiculous. It's annoying. While on the subject of pitching, Lance Lynn of the Cardinals is looking to go 6-0 tonight against the Cubs. He's currently 5-0 with a 2.75 ERA. He has just been phenomenal to start the season. And also while we're on the subject of pitching, Phillies had to place starting pitcher Roy Halladay on the 15-day DL on Monday. He was complaining of his shoulder hurting. Now that we've talked about a lot of pitching, let's move on to a little hitting. Did anyone see what Miguel Cabrera did against the Astros the other day? It was ridiculous. He went 4 for 4 with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. He was on fire. And another player who was locked in is Mark Trumbo of the Angels. He hit 5 home runs in a 7-day span last week. He currently has 20 RBIs. He's just short of the lead for RBIs. Last I heard, Mike Trout was leading the team in RBIs. And I wanted to finish off this episode with the power rankings according to ESPN.com as of May 6th. The Red Sox currently in the number 1 spot. Number 2 spot is occupied by the Rangers. 3rd spot is occupied by my Cardinals. 4th spot, you got the Tigers. And rounding out the top 5, you got the Giants, who just swept the Dodgers. So thanks for watching.
Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay